Hey, yeah, guess who? It's me again. We're gonna call me the angry bald guy, of course. I'm not that old. I said old last time, but I've seen other people on the internet, and oh, sweet baby Jesus, there's older people than me. So I'm back, and there's a few topics we need to talk about. Of course, I realize that not everyone is going to get into every topic, and that's fine. There is an off button. Find it, punch it, walk away, go grab a life if you can. But the one I did want to talk about was ever since I've been a little kid, a lot of us have read comics, girls, guys, whatever, even some adults. Maybe you're 46, you're still living with mom in the basement. I don't know. But Hollywood has finally sort of figured out that a lot of these stories that I read when I was younger are good little stories. And now they're making movies out of them. Some of them horrible, some of them cool. And I still like to go, even though I'm an adult. I want to see movies that entertain me and are escapism. I don't want to be depressed and watch a guy who doesn't make enough money and oh, I'm so sad. And yeah, you know what? That's real life. I don't need that. So basically, if you're into comics, if you're not, whatever, you probably heard of DC Comics, Marvel Comics. There's no comparison. Now, obviously, the fanboys, the nerds living in mom's basement are going to come after me for this one, but yeah, whatever. Get in line. Um, so Marvel and DC, DC, you've got like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, stuff like this. Over on the other side, you've got what I consider to be a no-brainer, completely much cooler. Of course, we're still talking comic book characters, so how cool can it get? Not that cool. But you got the Fantastic Four, you got Daredevil, you got Captain America, you got the Hulk, you got the X-Men, Wolverine and the X-Men, Thor, God of Thunder, come on, Iron Man. There's even lesser known stuff like the Defenders and Luke Cage and Morbius and all this stuff. Of course, my favorite and many people's favorite, Spider-Man. Why? Because he actually has superpowers. He was bit by the spider. He was kind of this teenager. Oh, I'm not that popular, and people could sort of relate to him, except for like fighting crime and spinning webs and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's cool. He has superpowers. You look on the other side and Batman. Okay, fine, they've done some good movies in the last couple of years, but going way back in the day when you just had the comics and the cartoons, Batman, Spider-Man on the other side. Batman, okay, come on. He doesn't have any superpowers. He's just a dude in a cape who's got some ninja, sort of fighting skills, and then all these cool gadgets which he was able to buy because he's a rich dude. And even for a while, he had some little other dude living with him named Robin, and they were both wearing tights. Guys, what's going on? Really? And then, of course, you got Superman. Now, I know the history goes way back with Superman, but I've never really got Superman. Like, he's an alien, number one. He's from another planet. He wears his tights, his underwear on the outside of his tights. Not that cool with the ladies there, Soup. Um, oh yeah, and then the one that just boggles my mind is his alter ego is Clark Kent. Oh hey, nobody knows who I am. I'm sitting here with a pair of glasses on. I suddenly take them off, and kazam! Nobody can tell who I am. Now, if I put on a pair of glasses right now and then take them off 30 seconds later, chances are people are going to know who I am. And yet the entire universe is just walking along going, oh, hey, there's Clark Kent. And then he took his glasses off and suddenly he's Superman. Come on. And then like Wonder Woman, what okay, first of all, 12-year-old boys don't need to be distracted that much. But her big power is like, hey, I'm flying along in my invisible plane. Yeah, what about other stuff ramming into it when you're flying along? They can't see you. And her, what is it, the lasso of truth or whatever? She chucks it around you, and you know what, lady? If you're dressed like that and you're lassoing guys, you don't really want to know what's going on in their mind when they're going to tell the truth. And then, well, I mean, there's older stuff like Green Lantern. Well, hey, I'm a guy, I put on a ring, I'm now full of crazy ass superpowers, but how bad was that movie that they just made? Yikes. Ryan Reynolds, your six pack can only take you so far. And oh, and then my favorite, Aquaman. What? Are you kidding me? Like, hey, my undersea friends, let's go solve some crimes. Dude, what if somebody's committing a crime on dry land? What good are you going to do? Unless someone's pilfering seashells, we don't need you here. So, yeah, sorry, it's just one man's opinion, but Marvel versus DC, not even close. I haven't seen this Avengers movie yet, but it's supposed to be killer. And, yeah, I don't know. DC is just a bunch of kind of goofy. Yeah, no, it's not doing it for me. Sorry, Batman, really? Superman? Underwear? Glasses? I don't know what's going on. Anyways, completely switching gears. One other topic we got to get into, and I don't have any fancy graphics to change from one thing to the other, so I'm just going to do it, is look, you know, I just can't, it's starting to tick me off. Guys coming over, you know, hey, if you're going to try and date, by the way, I've got teenage daughters. Can you guess? Angry all the time, no hair. It was just going to turn gray, so I shaved it off anyways. Yeah, you know, if you're going to come over and try and date my daughter, you need to come prepared because I know I am. I am your worst nightmare. Really? You're going to show up. First of all, do not show up wearing white sunglasses and smoking one of those flavored thin cigars or cigarettes or whatever the hell they are in some jacked up pickup truck with a hat with a brim that's completely flat. No, I'm not even going to open the door. By the way, back in the day when we were kids, if you had a hat that had a flat brim, you'd be taken out behind school and pummeled. Because I don't care what rapper and what tough guy wears his hat flat across. No, it's a baseball hat. This is how you wear a baseball hat. It's curved. Notice the curvature of the. Oh, by the way, Saints. Just in case Ellen DeGeneres is watching. Ellen, and I know you are. You've got nothing better to do, but yeah, big Saints fan. But anyways, that's regardless. It's the brim, people. It's a curve. That's it. You can do it, you little cockroach. Don't show up wearing the flat brim hat, the white sunglasses, and a jacked up truck. Don't show up on a motorbike because she's not getting on it. I mean, let's be honest. I'm just not. Forget it. You're a guy. You're coming over to see my daughter. Dude, I'm a guy too. I know what's going through your mind. Look, just don't. Don't even come over. I mean, if you come to the front door, chances are I'm going to go, hi, open it, walk you through the entire house, open the back door, and just push you out. Because I don't have time for complete little cockroaches showing up trying to date my daughters. Just don't. Listen, you little jackwagon, if you show up and you're beeping in the driveway, you better be delivering me a pizza because you're not picking up my daughter. No, 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 no. There'll be no. Look, I know what you're trying to do. I'm not an idiot. Maybe my wife thinks you're a nice guy. I don't. From the get-go, just don't even try. Don't. Hey, Mister, how are you? No, no. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know where you live. Well, actually, I do want to know where you live because you know where I live. So, all right. That's all I got for you today. Yeah, Marvel over DC, hands down. You're coming over to date my daughter. Just don't. Just keep driving by. I just really don't need. Oh, and the other thing with the guys these days, you know, obviously everyone's looking down as they're looking at their screens. They're not paying attention to the rest of the world. That's fine. Bump into telephone poles. See if I care, you idiot. But pull up your damn pants. Look, I love the Beebs. Hey, Beebs, if you're watching, you're a good kid. You're a good Canadian kid. Nothing wrong with that. But do you need to walk like a penguin all the time? Pull up your damn pants. I don't need to see your underwear. If I did, I'd grab you, flip you upside down, pull off your pants, and hang you from a tree. All right, maybe, yeah, maybe I will be doing that to you. That's it. That's all I got today. Don't date my daughters. Don't hand me a DC comic. Try to stay angry. Try to stay happy. Or somewhere in between. I'm the Angry Bald Guy. We'll see you next time.